Hey, so I'm walking around. There's officers driving without headlights. 24th Street over here. They were driving on the main road. Now they're at the church here. Yeah, I labeled this something else because there was something going on at the store that I walked to. So here's the Catholic Church. These two officers were hauling, one of them was hauling ass without any lights, and the other one didn't have any headlights. So they're definitely breaking the law. So let me see if I can go over here directly. Hey Bama, I've Share, Tempe. So they're at the Catholic Church over here at Campbell and 24th. So he's like walking. Can you use your headlights next time?
What?
Use your headlights next time.
Okay, for sure. Didn't know you were back in town.
Oh, you know who I am.
Missed you.
Okay. Be good people.
Likewise, use your time wisely.
Use your time wisely. Is that a threat? Okay. Driving without headlights. See if he goes on the street. They think they're like above the law. So I don't know if this is an alarm. I haven't been listening to the scanner at all tonight. Some nights I'll just listen to the scanner just so I know what's going on, but I hear a ghetto bird coming. So it's right over this new development right here. So I guess everyone knows who I am now. So sounds like they missed me. I think Tempe was talking about that at one point. So oops. Oh, cool, Mesa. So,
We're not stopping you. I just seen if I could talk to you. So if you don't want to, I totally understand. Oh, so you were concerned about our headlights earlier? I'm
yeah,
not stopping you.
yeah.
So you don't. Yeah. This was a burglary alarm. So if there were burglars in there, I kind of don't want them to know that I'm coming.
Okay. Well, you're also causing the issue, so
Oh,
I think the people driving down the street are more important than whatever is going on in this
where
abandoned.
exactly are you talking about that we were driving without our headlights? Because I know that we
Right
turned our
down here.
headlights off. Oh, okay.
So
So now that we have cameras on our bodies,
yeah.
what role do you play in the world?
Because you guys still control your access to the body cams.
Uh-huh.
Until that's in a
That's
third.
not entirely true.
It is true. Then who controls them then? Do the people? Do a third party?
I'm not exactly sure, actually.
You guys control it,
Mm,
and
not
and and you
entirely.
can decide when you want to meet them. So,
Okay.
what's your name and badge number?
Bartley, 9102.
Okay, and your name and badge number.
R9962.
All right, thank you.
So I just wanted to get your thoughts on what purpose you serve the world now. Now that we have cameras, so we're tripods. So you're
Well,
you're
you
essentially doing the same thing.
so I'm
This
doing.
is more of a personal question because obviously in an official capacity, like
Yeah.
the department doesn't care. I'm
Okay. Okay, so basically, you guys have control of the camera access. So, say if you guys say it's an accident, you guys kill someone, you can edit the footage.
Oh, I absolutely cannot edit.
Well,
When I said that's not entirely true,
you're-
that would be a fallacy.
you're-
I control nothing as far as
well,
that's
not you, but your department can,
Oh,
and the city prosecutor, you can write your own narrative. That's why we do what we do.
so here's my question. As a department, say I do crash and kill somebody.
Yeah.
Would my department be better served in saying, "Wow, that officer did poorly. We're going to serve him up. We're going to say that he was acting not in accordance with our policies." So the more they distance themselves away from us, the better they look. I know that if I do something wrong, my department is not behind me because that, rightfully so, they don't want to be part of anything wrongdoing that I do.
Okay, I understand that, but either way, like someone that does something wrong should be held accountable, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I've said nothing that contradicts that in any way, shape, or form,
Okay.
in spirit
Well,
or letter.
well, as long as you're out here and you try to do good things, that's all I care about. I respect that. But like I said,
Oh, I know. I
So-
get why you're doing what you're doing. I'm just saying that your role is, it's like, you know, when those giant computers that took up warehouses could do a little less than what our modern calculators can do. That's kind of your role now. Like like when
how
people
so?
when people get replaced by calculators because their job is become nulled by a more efficient system. That's what your role is now.
Well, my role is actually separate than. So my role is a system that's monitoring your system because obviously,
No,
yes, it is.
your system is not monitoring our
So
system.
so the people so the way the Constitution was written, the people are the government,
Uh-huh.
and we have more power than you guys
For
do.
sure. Yeah.
So we have the power to watch you guys
Uh-huh.
while on duty.
Uh-huh.
We have the power to. We should have the power to hire and fire you guys in a
Uh-huh.
civilian review board style.
But not without, see,
So
without knowledge of how everything works, you don't really have get things through.
well, I have an idea how things work, and it's not all you guys. It's who hires you guys. So that's where a lot of the corruption starts. So I understand that it's not all you guys, and like I recently, I don't know if you've seen the interview with Tracy Bastard Chia.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I don't keep abreast of
Okay,
public.
check it out because he's out.
I don't really. I'm not interested in news.
Well,
or any modern things or anything.
he's a deputy police chief.
Of Phoenix?
No, of Meridian, Idaho.
Oh, I care even less then.
Why do you care less?
Well, because I care about things that I can affect personally.
Okay.
I care about things that so I come here and I do things that I can change and things that I can help. I do.
Okay.
Things that are completely outside of my span of control, I leave up to
Do you-
greater powers and greater minds than
Do you,
myself.
do you, what's your greater power?
No, greater powers and greater minds than myself.
What is your greater power, though?
Greater power?
Yeah.
If I could
Do you-
choose
do
a superpower, I'd be able to see through milk cartons.
Do
But
you-
I'm not
do you-
understanding your
do-
question.
do
If you
you-
can explain it better, and I better,
Do you believe in God?
for sure.
Okay. I kind of by your answer to that question, I kind of second guess that, but that's not what this conversation is about.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Basically, I would look at what other people are doing, because he's trying to solve your guys' issue, and you guys are doing better this year than last
So
year.
he is in God?
Um,
Trying to solve our issues?
No, so he, as in a person who's been around a little bit longer, he's trying to solve the issue of use of force. So you might want to just look at the article. I thought it was interesting. He's still a cop doing cop things. So at the end of the day, I don't necessarily agree with the man, but I still respect what he's trying to do. And I respect police that actually go out day to day, don't break any laws. They're out there to help whoever in their community. Like there's some of you guys that I actually do respect as people, but your city is doing you guys harm. So
Well, that was really. You have any questions for me?
not really. Just like I said, think about people driving on the road. Other than that, I don't have any issue with you. So
Well, my partner was driving. He has really good vision. So if there was a vehicle coming, I think he would have
well,
detected it with his eyeballs.
it's more like other people running into
Invisible
him.
people?
No, just
No.
other people.
Other people that aren't anywhere in Vix.
Well, it doesn't matter. You follow the law, so we have to follow. It's
Well,
the same thing.
That's not entirely true.
Well, you guys should have to follow the same law, so we have to follow.
Well,
You're
there are some places where operationally that would not work.
so are you trying to be a sovereign citizen then?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then follow the law. It's that easy.
We did. We were in a fully marked vehicle in official duty when we violated that ARS statute.
I believe you needed to have your code lights on because
not true.
I have your policy and you were breaking code.
Well, those-
4.2. Look at 4.2.
So you have it on camera. I urge you to bring that
So-
up to somebody.
Okay.
And the explanations that they give you will be much better than mine. I doubt that you would be satisfied by that. You don't seem
Okay.
like somebody that's satisfied by things like that.
Well,
but
I'm neutral.
You could be further edified.
Okay.
All right. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Be safe. Don't kill anyone tonight.
Not my choice.
Yeah, it is your choice. So 711-744. So that was interesting. So I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was this one. That he was, but both of them were driving without headlights. One of them started at the light, turned around the corner, and I'm all like, so what's going on here? That's why I went live, because it looked like he was coming towards me and then split off. So well, I realize that yelling and screaming at these cops, especially here in Arizona, is probably not the brightest thing all the time. But obviously it's hard to reason with them because they come from a certain experience that a lot of other normal people don't. Like, they're pretty much handed all the power in the world, and it's not completely their fault. Signal jammers. Yep. But it's live. And they obviously are admitting finally that they don't like First Amendment auditors in Phoenix. Because they're afraid of losing their jobs. Plain and simple. So, so trying to say that we're not needed anymore. Wow. So, FBI, if you want a conspiracy theorist, he works for he works for the Phoenix Police Department, and he believes that other people with cameras aren't are like calculators. So that's the biggest conspiracy theorist ever. So FBI Phoenix, please go to Phoenix PD and put this cop in a padded cell, because he's the biggest conspiracy theorist ever. So I'm gonna wait for. Yeah, he's talking about crazy superpowers. Wonder if he's on drugs. So this one. So 911 314. So. So I'm gonna sign out of this. You all have a good night, and thank you for coming. So. Yeah. Yep, union is behind them. The senior union leader just got fired. I forget his name. The dude who beat the crap out of the dude in Walmart, he just got fired. Mark Schneider is on the chopping block on August 21st at the Arizona Peace Officer Standards and Training Center. There's going to be a hearing for his certification. He might lose it. Let's all hope that he loses his certification and can't be a cop in Arizona ever again. So Matt Schneider is on a chopping block here next week, the 21st, in Phoenix, Arizona. And then there's a new Glendale tasing incident that just happened. It was like a bicycle theft sting. Yes, the person broke the law, but they were complying and surrendering when they got tased. So that's definitely excessive force. Should he be should the man have been arrested? Yes, probably. But they do these setups, and guess what's gonna happen? People are gonna see a bike just laying around, unlocked, free bike. So that that's human nature. So it's pretty much your. I guess it's like the future crimes division, like trying to create crime to continue your industry is pretty much what it is at this point. But yeah, yeah, exactly. So, yep, yeah, exactly. Listen to people who have lived it. Um, and as people, we're not perfect. We make mistakes too. But it's like we're held accountable. You're not when you make a mistake, most of the time. And yes, it's changing a little bit, but not enough. I guess we want an avoidance of this because police officers doing nasty things is avoidable. And I wish people who are super pro police would understand that we've had the lowest crime rate, uh, I think, ever in the last 10 years. The 70s was pretty much the spike in the crime rate, and then it's dropped ever since. So I don't think we need any more police officers, and we need to kind of get rid of the risky behaviors. And I will post Phoenix PD policy later. I'm pretty sure they were breaking 4.2. There's too many codes, procedures, and departmental codes these days. So it's like nothing standardized, and we need to make sure that all the court rules are standardized, if so that they can't just make like weird rules. Like here in Scottsdale, when the judge decided that no one should have water, and it's Arizona. I think that's a human rights issue. I forget how to pronounce his name, but I'm following up with it because that's a human rights issue that you can't have water in the courthouse. So, anyways, I'm gonna not ramble anymore. Signing out. You all have a good night.